Hello, my name is Brent and I am here to tell you about the time I almost died. It was as close to death as I've ever been, and I was actually scared, so here it is. Me and my friend Cole were hanging out at my house. We decided to go to the river. I own a part of the Wakarusa River, so that's where we were going. We went out and told our dads where we were going to be, and they said we could go, but we had to be back before sunset. We had about an hour before the sunset. We made our way back to the river, and it was really fun for a long time. We found cool things, we talked, we explored. It was great. It was really peaceful. We finally decided that if we were going to make it back before sunset, we had to go now. We started back, but it had gotten a little darker, so we couldn't remember what the place where we were supposed to leave and get out looked like. So we looked for the where to exit for about 10 minutes, but then we realized we were lost. The sun was going down, and we had to get across. We found the most shallow spot we could see and tried to figure out how to get across. So we started to cross the rocks. We decided this was the best place that we were going to get. So we started to go across. I went first, Cole went behind me. So I went and I slipped on a rock just a little bit and I came back up. And then I realized how strong the current was. The current was pulling us and making us slip. And we weren't even to the middle yet. We were just on the edge. So we started to try to go across. We went at kind of an angle with the water, which was not a very good idea. So we went with the water and we were going and we were stepping on mossy rocks, slipping a lot. And then I hear Cole yell and go under. And so I look back and I see, all I see is like part of his head and his hand. So I grab his hand and some of his hair that could probably hurt him, but I was floating back up, so we got back up, and then I started slipping, and I grabbed onto his leg. So we're in the middle now, and the current is going against us hard. So what we did was we kind of crouched down more and used our hands too. We had to go underwater to use our hands. We would go underwater and then take a breath. So we were going along like that, and then so we finally realized that on the other side there was going to be like a cliff. It was like a dirt cliff because like the river had eroded down, and that was the path where it had eroded down to. So we climbed out of the water onto the little bank place, and we started to climb up. And I was doing pretty good. Cole was a little bit behind me, but I hear something snap, and Cole falls back down into the water, and he's kind of washing away. So then he grabs onto something, gets out of the water. He's behind me on the river now. So he gets out, starts trying again. I get up. As soon as I get up, another thing happens. We're surrounded by forest, and we are completely lost. So we start walking, and pretty soon we realize that, there's a bunch of thorns around us. So we're trying to walk through these thorns, and it's making it very difficult, snagging at our clothes, making progress to get through the forest very hard, and also we're getting more and more lost the more we go. So we finally make it to like the forest kind of clears out a little bit because it's away from the river, kind of thins out. Still lost though, so we decide the best way out is to just start walking in one direction and try to find it. So we walk, and God was with us because we found the path that leads back. So we walked back through that path, and we knew exactly where we were from then. So we just kept walking until we reached our dads. They were just about to come looking for us because by now the sun had been down for a while. So yeah, they came look for us. They found us. We told them what happened. They just stood there and stared at us for a little bit. And then Cole's dad just says, "Don't tell your mother." And my dad was like, "Yep, same goes to you, Brent." So the reason I told this isn't a crazy story or something about celebrities, but I wrote this to give people a laugh, maybe be something relatable. I really hope you guys enjoyed listening to this news story, kind of. Thank you guys for listening.